What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Rose. Our man, Coach Bird.
What's up?
Hey, Unscripted Coaches, episode 19. Coach, we've been busy. Springtime, Coach Pot, track, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
Softball, middle school softball.
Just all kinds of stuff.
Driver's ed.
My
boys got baseball.
Every night.
We've been getting after it.
5 nights a week.
4 games in 4 days.
That's pretty impressive. They only do that in Major League Baseball.
Give him a little shout out.
What's up when he got his little first hit the other day? His first career hit.
First career RBI this week.
Be many more in his long athletic career.
Maybe. Hey, but little team's doing good too. They 4-0. So
I've been watching them play a little bit. I watched. I watched y'all boys that are coaching them up and stuff.
One day we're gonna have. It's not today, but since we're bringing all this up, one day me and Coach Bird, we're gonna have a conversation on youth sports. I think it's gonna be good, Coach.
It will be.
We might have to do a little more preparation for that, just to kind of get on the same page, hit some topics and stuff, kind of prepare.
Probably make some people mad.
Probably, but that's okay. We just want to share our thoughts because we see it at the high school level. And kind of where it's
trickles on down.
Yeah. So, anyways, but we'll get to that. Well, listen.
Big weekend coming up.
Big weekend coming up. Coach Bird's favorite time of the year, March Madness, is coming to a close. Coach.
Final Four. Hey, biggest sporting event there is. I told you, Final Four. Hey. I was listening to Charles Barkley and all them the other day. They said they've been to the Super Bowl and all this, but nothing matches that Final Four weekend. I mean, and it worked out. Hey, and we didn't do bad on the picks, guys. We had 7 of the last 8 in the Elite 8, and then we've got 3 out of 4. I know we picked Michigan State, but we said that this could be the first time since 2008 that all number 1 seeds made it.
Yeah.
And I think the field's kind of loaded.
And listen, we had a chance to have the Final Four 100%.
Yeah.
We got Auburn and Michigan State in the Elite 8.
Michigan State just flopped out a little bit, couldn't shoot the 3-pointer.
Yeah, just didn't pull it out. I think lost by 6 or something like that.
Yeah. But point spread was 5.5. That's pretty amazing how them people can get this stuff right.
Yeah. But anyways, all number 1s, Coach.
Who do you like?
Well, I told you when we did the episode that if Cooper Flagg was healthy, I was going with the Blue Devils to win it. If he was healthy and they made it to the Final Four, I know that's not who we got picked in the bracket.
Yeah, I got Florida, and I'm going to still go with it.
But I think Duke, especially if they make it to the championship game, I think they'll pull it out.
But
they got a tough game.
They're playing better than any. They're playing better than anybody. I think in the March Madness so far.
Well, didn't you tell me how many? Tell me the stats on Alabama offensively. Wasn't they scoring
90 points a game?
They were in the 90s.
And I told you,
Lord have mercy, boy, I done dropped my mic.
Hey, and I told you, Duke's got 3 first-rounders and then 3 freshmen.
Hey, listen, though, but you were high on Houston.
Yeah.
And you said Houston because they were good at what?
Defense.
Okay, so now you got a team in Alabama who's averaged 90 points a game in the best league in college basketball this year. ACC, you can get mad at me if you want to. It's proven. I mean, the best conference in college basketball this year. They scored 90, averaging 90 points, and Duke held them to 65.
Hey, and 65. I know people talking
their
about
top player, what was his name, Spears?
Yeah, 5 points.
Kept him in check.
He had 10 threes the night before. Yeah. But I told you that they're better on defense than people think now. Yeah. But I think they got the toughest game coming up.
Yeah,
Houston. That's a different dog out on defense.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if Duke plays good defense, and it'll be a good match. That's what it's supposed to be, though. Yeah. It's supposed to be good matchups this time of the year. We're not supposed to have blowouts and that kind of thing.
Not supposed to have a Cinderella team winning it all. Just it's come down to the Final Four, and that's what we do. How about the big boy for Auburn? I think if he's hurt, the Bowen kid, he's
Brom.
If he's hurt now, it's going to really hurt their chances against Florida, which I got Florida winning it. Florida's won 3 ugly games, but that's all what you got to do. Survive and what?
Hey,
survive and advance.
Well, hey, listen, good teams find a way to win in ugly games.
Yep. And that's what they've done the last 2-3 minutes of every game. So.
I just think that Duke has all the pieces, man, if they can continue to do it. But that's the if for everybody. It don't matter what your style of play is. If you're supposed to, if you're going to win, then you have to play well.
Yeah.
So everybody's got the things that they need to do to win the game.
But can Duke, physically they can do it, but can he mentally? Now, this is a big stage.
Yeah.
This is a very big stage to be on in the championship game.
Yeah. Well,
I think Houston might have beat Duke. Duke beat Houston last year.
I think that's right. Well, let's talk about it. Hey, listen. So the spread's out for the first round or for the Final Four. You got Florida favorite 2.5.
I'm taking Florida.
Okay.
I think Florida.
Straight up. And the points?
And I'm minus 2.5. I'm taking
minus
Florida.
2.5.
Now I think the spread. What's the over and under? 100.
Total's 159.5.
That's I don't know. They ain't been neither one of them shooting real good. It might be under there, but I'll definitely take Florida minus 2.5.
Yeah. All right, and then Duke minus 5.5.
You know, I kind of pull them for Duke since they're a North Carolina team. I like to see them in the finals, but 6 points for Houston. I might take Houston at 6 points because they're going to kind of slow the game down, I think. They're going to try to get them in a half-court set. And I don't think Duke can keep just burning the nets up, but they're damn good now. They are good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
All right, so you're going to take the points for Houston. And then total, I got 136.5. It makes sense. Two good defensive teams. You see the total lower.
I can see that. I can see it in the low 70s, mid 60s. I can see the under. I can see the under. Because your nerves are going to get to you a little bit in the Final Four.
Yeah.
And I was looking at Final Four. It's going to be in Las Vegas in 2028. You can mark that down. That's always on my bucket list. I'm going Final Four in Vegas.
Hey, well, let's keep it up with the NCAA tournament. You know, John Calipari had some comments going into, I think it was his press conference after they won to advance to the Sweet 16. And the portal opened on Monday, like during the week. Yeah. Listen, fine. He did say this perfectly, and I will give him credit. He's always been this way. He said he's always been about the kids first and foremost at the end of the year. Look, if you're really about the kids, you want them to get a chance to go pro, that's fine. If you want them to come back, that's what they want to do, that's fine. If they want to go somewhere else, he even said it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But why are you doing it? Why are you opening the portal while the season is still going on?
The football does. I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Just open the portal after the playing date. Like, you know, we got dead periods and stuff in high school. Makes sense to me. You know, you got a dead period. Listen, they already have a dead period with the portal being open. Don't open the dang thing. Don't open the portal up until after the championship
basketball's through.
After the championship game. Don't create that.
And because that's all people talk about then is the portal and stuff and worried about next year. I don't know. I didn't look into it, but there's some tournament going on this weekend, like the college basketball crown.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's but I think they get money. The winners of the teams get money. I need to look into it because they're playing in Vegas.
I'm sure they do.
And I think the winners get money. The team gets money. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, how about some discussion about it? McNeese State obviously had a nice little run past couple of years, won some games in the tournament. Will Wade, former LSU coach, he's taking the NC State job.
You know, he got in a little trouble when he was at LSU.
Well,
but guess what? That's what they're doing now. They're doing money. So.
Well, now he said in his interview or whatever that, hey, look, we're gonna be good next year. He said this ain't gonna be no building process.
No, I like it.
So he's planning on. Let's be honest, he's probably fixing to shuffle up that roster.
Well, I think he's going to bring a couple. The big boy, I think, coming in.
But he's going to go get some bigger dogs too. Now I don't mean no disrespect to them, but he's going to go get some bigger dogs, and they're going to see. But
he's going to put some pressure on some of them North Carolinas and then wait for they better hit the portal and get some players too.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see. And then I'm starting to see a lot of things, pop up about, hey, look, let's be honest, Cooper Flagg, it's probably not likely he's coming back. I don't know if they win. I don't know if either three of the freshmen come back. Well, I don't know either.
What's his name? Knuppel?
Yeah, Con. He's average.
He's better than people think, but
he's really good.
He's better.
Well, but they're saying like, hey, so maybe obviously your lottery picks, they're probably going pro. Makes sense. But these guys that can make a million, 1.5 for a year, some second round picks. They might be staying now. For a long time, you go for a year. You can get picked in the first 2 rounds. You probably leave, but I don't think they're going to do that now.
I think Cooper
with this money.
Signed a big shoe contract deal.
New Balance.
Yeah. So I don't know how many millions. He might. I guarantee you, somebody's going to offer him 10, 15 million to come back next year. The way I look at it, if he's number 1 this year, he'll be the number 1 pick next year. It ain't like he's going to go from first round to third round.
Yeah.
So.
Well, people always say, and of course. You probably have some traction until he tweaked his ankle in that ACC tournament game, and then they. And
anybody looked at there and saw what happened to the boy from Auburn, but that's part of the game.
Yeah.
But don't underestimate Houston now, baby. I like old Sampson. He does a good thing. Thing to talk about now, Major League Baseball started up. I'm picking the Cubs to win the World Series. I'm going right now to win the World Series. I know there's probably only 5 Cub fans that you know. You only know one. That's probably me and Mr. Jones.
That would be 2.
So that's 2, and that's Steve Santaman makes 3. So we got 3 Cub fans right around here. I can count 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
How about what's the big thing now? This bat, the torpedo bat.
I'm just be honest with you. We've been doing a lot of baseball, and I saw the story somewhere on social media maybe last night for the first time, and I've seen. So it gets a little the sweet spot.
It looks like a bowling pin. That's what they've done. I think is shifted the sweet spot a little bit near your hands. So it looks like a bowl. But listen now, be honest with you. Hitting a baseball, I think, is the hardest thing you have any kind of sport. Hitting a baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, hitting a baseball. So I mean, they're trying to give the advantage to the hitters a little bit, and it worked for the Yankees. Then they scored, hit 9 home runs, and now everybody. But it ain't. It's legal, and a guy who invented it, come up with it. Coaches at Florida Marlins.
Okay.
He's the one who come up with it. But it's a weird looking thing.
Well, let's just see. All right. So when's the last time somebody really pushed on a home run record, like a single season record?
Hey, what's his name do it last year for the Yankees? He said close to 60 last year. Yeah, Judge.
Well, yeah, but the record's what, 70 something?
72 or 3. By McGuire and Bonds that year.
So did he get into the 60s or no? I don't follow.
Judge, he was clowning on. He might have been 60. He was close. He was close.
But I just remember
you're a baseball man. Wasn't it kind of close right there?
Okay. Well, you just wonder is like people like the long ball.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
And they're trying to create excitement for the game. So hey, look, I don't know if it's gonna work out for them or not. I think they're pretty dang good at what they do already. But if it makes the game better and more exciting, roll for it.
And that's what they're trying to do. They've got pitched clocks now. Fans ain't going to see no hitters though, the one hitters. They want to see 4 or 5 bombs and stuff like that.
That's right.
Like good NCCA this week. I don't think anybody wants to go watch a 40-40 game in the Final Four. I want to see 70-80. I want to see getting up out of the court.
You want to see 70s. You want to see both teams in the 70s.
I want to see them getting up out of the court. I ain't trying to watch no slow-paced game and none of that kind of stuff.
Now, he's not saying that he doesn't want to see good defense, so don't get that confused.
No.
Coach wants to see good defense, but he wants to see people push the pace and make it an exciting game.
Like the Tennessee the other day. I used to get mad at my high school kids when we go a quarter and don't score with 4 points. They went 15 minutes and scored with 7 points, and they're Division I athletes.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you how good. But that's a different animal too. Duke's offense is different, but that tells you how good they are defensively.
Yeah. All right. Anything else this week, Coach?
That's it.
Hey, Unscripted Coaches, episode 19. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button.
Peace.